Hi, I'm Carol, and this is Rooted in the Chart, and today we're going to be talking about the Libra moon. We're going to talk about what it looks like, we're going to talk about why the moon sign is so important, and we're going to talk about why the house placement in your chart matters. So let's get into it. Understanding your moon sign is so important, and I would say it's one of the biggest distinguishing factors when you're looking at the difference between pop astrology and a lot of the deeper astrology. The moon sign tells you so much about a person and what's driving them behind the scenes. The moon sign is about what emotionally makes you feel safe. So, of course, we all want to feel safe. So, we're going to keep doing this thing over and over again because we want to feel safe. So, if you understand that moon sign, it can help you understand yourself better. Now, Libra is very diplomatic. It likes to make everything very harmonious, and it goes around just kind of balancing the scales around it. So people who have strong Libra placements are kind of people who really care about whether or not everybody feels like their side of the story was heard. So a Libra moon specifically is somebody who is doing all of that because it makes them feel emotionally safe. So they're going to feel extremely driven to keep everything around them fair, equal, and balanced. A few famous examples are Emma Stone and Harry Styles. So even though I don't know either of those people, as an astrologer, I can say that keeping things harmonious likely makes them feel safe, and depending upon where it is in their chart is where we'll see it play out the most. If you don't know where it is in your chart, no worries. All you want to do is pull up your chart and look at the numbers in the middle of the screen. That's going to tell you the house placement, and you're looking for that little moon sign. So once you know which house it's in, you can see that there's an extra layer to this. So if I have somebody who has a Libra moon and it's in house 2, then what we know is that when it comes to their self-esteem and it comes to material possessions and it comes to money, they try to keep things balanced, okay? So in that area of their life, you might see that Libra part of them really play out. If they had it in house 11, they might be always being the mediator in their friend group because house 11 is the way you fit into a group socially. So they might always be doing that in the social group. You might see it even in house 4 of family where they're always keeping the peace in the family. So do you see how it really depends? So if you had it in house 1, which is your identity, you might have it all the time, just everywhere in every aspect of your life. So the house placement absolutely matters. So I'm going to put up on the screen all the house placements so you can look and see what is going on in your chart with your Libra moon. Another interesting thing about Libra in general is that it really doesn't like to conform, but it's also like the nicest nonconformist out there. So it's always very polished, and it always is like still cares about what everybody thinks, but it also is like, yeah, I'm not going to do exactly what you say. Another thing is that it can be kind of hard to make a decision if you're a Libra moon because like you're always considering like everything and everybody around you all the time, which can be challenging. So sometimes you can see like this indecisive nature come out and just kind of like this inability to like decide what's super duper important because they're considering too much information. So if you are a Libra moon, keep that in mind and kind of understand that's just the moon sign and you're going to have to account for it. And being a Libra moon, you're always going to be mediating and trying to find that balance and harmony because that's who you are. That's what makes you feel emotionally safe. Depending upon how your whole chart works together, there can be a lot of extra layers of depth here, but this is a really good place to get started. I made Rooted in the Chart to give you the most important placement so you can navigate your chart a little bit better and start to get the deeper meaning of astrology and graduate out of pop astrology where all the cool stuff happens. So my email's up on the screen if you'd like to go deeper with an individual reading, but other than that, until next time, thanks and bye.